Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. So it's around the day 30 on the Chinese server, third season, on my server at least. And I wanted to give you updates regarding Aladia event, which is the Continental challenge from the third season, with a prize, of course, the hero called Aladia. We're in the second week. That means we can fight 4 teams, as you can see here. Unfortunately, in the first week I didn't play any battle, but I want to show you how the event is looking, what are the bonuses, rewards, and what are the top teams from the first week. So let's get started. Let's watch firstly the rewards. We see kind of the same things that we saw on the global season 1 for Youth event, and quite a few Worm Arrow and Heliolite dices. We can see some legendary scrolls, a few stamina over here. Pretty much we use to see these rewards. Everything is unchanged, even if the amount of points that you need to get 450 to get the hero from the event. Other than this, we can see the hero over here. Now if you want, I'll tap on the skills from the hero. If you want, you can make a screenshot and translate them. Yeah, we're also having an improved pass for it, so by getting that amount of points you can at the maximum for 450 when you are getting the Aladia, you can also get some extra rewards if you are paying. If I remember, it was the price was something around 15 euros or something like that. Pretty much straightforward, everything that we saw on the first season as well on global, but yeah, the rewarded hero is different. Now we can see 2 banners here. We saw them as well in the first season for Youth event. Basically you get 10 of this to use daily, 10 of this essence to use daily, and to duplicate the rewards from a dungeon. Pretty much the same thing happened as well. We can get some extra points by playing dungeons, so 60 points per week by just doing the quests from the dungeons. Okay, until now we can see here the rules, but we already know them. You can duplicate the rewards. Usually we have here a button, but yeah, it's not displayed anymore since I already selected the duplicated ones and I see the label over here. So other than this, everything is new by anyone from the first season. The rewards, if we are checking the rewards here, if you are fighting a boss, we can see that we're getting the same rewards for 22 millions, and that's the a maximum damage for these rewards, and 25 of the currency, 100 Worm Arrow, the same that we had in the first season. Okay, if we are checking, tapping on the ranking here, if we are checking the rewards from the ranking, we can see that the first place gets 160k elemental affinity, and you can see 150 currency to progress in the battle pass, and of course some Clepsydra's essence. So these are the rewards, guys. The difference between the rewards is not that big. As you can see, first place gets 160k, and then if you are top 100 you're getting 140k, so not a big difference between, but yeah, you know, if you are fighting for the ranking and anything and everything matters. So those are the rewards. Everything, nothing is new compared to what we saw the global server first season, but I wanted to show you the teams. So in the first week, 2 teams, and you can see that top one, rank 1, did 839 and 840 millions. So that's an average of 420 millions damage for a team. And we are going to check the teams that were used, at least for a few players from the top ranking. So as you already know, we already know this guy. He's top in my server. He's having the most leveled wild team, so it's yeah, usual for him to use his best developed team from the deck. So yeah, fighting against Rush. Now Rush is having it's a fight. I'm gonna tap on it, press battle, and you will see that it has 3 targets. So this is a common behavior now, and we saw it on the first season in, I think, Twitch encounter, in which we had to fight with Rally, I think. And but now in the second and third season we are seeing more and more this type of encounters in which they are placing 3 targets instead of 1. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. It seems that as a first placed he was using his wild team against Rush, and against Isitarian, which spawns, from what I saw, a lot of odds. He chose to go with Burn, and by seeing these strengths, that strengthens my idea of keeping your dice for the second season if you are a blow spender or a free to play, just to make sure you are going to acquire the Burn and probably the Shadow teams. And I'm saying the Burn and Shadow because if we are checking the next one, but firstly I want to go through the gear. Not gonna discuss about it, but just to have in the video as a diary. So let's quickly go through the gear so you will see the stats that they are having. Joan Inspiration 5 as well, and this one, Downpipe Organ, and of course the pet. So this is the gear for the Burn team. We'll also go through the gear from the Wild team. Just fastly going to, because I want to also check some other players to see if they played similarly or they took some other decisions. So this one was the rank 1 from my server in most of the challenges and everything. Let's check the second one. Fights against Isitarian as well, and also Rush. And we can see that against Isitarian he performs well, quite lower than the first one, but against Rush with the summoning team he performs better than with the wild team, the other guy. And yeah, maybe because wild is more like a single target, and by having 3 targets there with Rush, of course, yeah, Lelvanis will perform better. Quite interesting, because I don't remember this guy being top in any Vortex team, like from his avatar over here, but interesting. So I guess the Born team is built kind of the same, but he's having weaker heroes with not so many inspirations. But I'm curious in summoning, and that's why yeah, I mentioned that we have to invest in our summoning and in our burn, because this applies to second season and to the third season as well. So summoning plus burn will win in most cases in the Continental Challenge, and most probably in the end game as well. Okay, Erzilas and Centralia. So from here we can see that he's not having Tiamat as a support, and he chose to use Zephy, and he's not having Premsa. But yeah, this is the team that it seems it's used the most. We need damage deal as a damage dealer, Lelvanis, which is remains Holder Bennett. We're having Erzilas as well to spawn the ads, and we're having Centralia as a buffer with downpipe organ for Lelvanis. Nice setup, biggest damage from the first week in the Continental Challenge. Let's go to the third one, but the difference, you can see that the difference is big, so more than 100 million damage. Again, the same. A Rush and this Italian. Rush summoning against Rush, and Born against this Italian. Rush is Italian. Okay, so against this Italian, he was of course going with Burn, but against Rush, this guy chose to go with Ice Blast. So it seems also if you're having a strong single target, single target, we can say that Ice Blast is more like a single target. It can also perform against Rush, so either Wild or Ice Blast. Let's check their gear fast. Maybe this will be helpful in a few months. Guys, just a reminder, we're also having a Discord server, so we're sharing information there. If you want to join, you're more than welcome. This was the team. Top 6, something else. Okay, exactly what I mentioned you against Telendor. It's good to use the Aura heroes because they seem to be doing really good. I've showcased this in the previous video. Most probably he's having Emola's artifact. So pretty much this is the gear. This is the team that I'm also having it saved. So if I'm going on the record for this week, I've saved my Aura heroes, but yeah, as you already know, and I told you, I'm not that active anymore on the Chinese server, and my Physiocore Elemental Affinity is not developed entirely. So these are the updates, guys. Pretty much everything that happened in the first season in terms of rewards, in terms of how the event is built, and everything is similar as well in the second and third season. Second season for Aladia, it's also we're having on the channel a video uploaded already with all the rules and everything, and this is for the third season. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you want, and see you in the next one. Bye.